My name is Dylan Shackelford, and the movie I chose is Jaws, which was directed by Steven Spielberg. I've always loved Jaws, not just because it's a classic, but because it somehow manages to be terrifying and totally captivating without relying on a ton of special effects. The slow buildup of tension, the way you don't see the shark for most of the movie, actually makes it scarier. And the characters, especially Quint, are just so unforgettable. The USS Indianapolis scene gives me chills every time. It's one of those movies that sticks with you. Even after you've seen it a dozen times, I can't even go in the ocean without hearing. My favorite character has to be Quint because he is just so intense and interesting. He's tough and kind of wild, but you can tell there's more to him. The scene where he talks about the USS Indianapolis really stuck with me. It shows why he's the way he is, and it's actually pretty sad. He's not just trying to kill the shark for money, it kind of feels personal. I also like how different he is from the other characters. He brings a lot of energy and makes the movie even more exciting. My favorite part of the movie would have to be either of these two scenes because I can't decide which one is better between the two of them.
Yeah, well, but what kind? What kind of shark?
It's a tiger shark.
A what?
For this first scene, it was my favorite because I just found it somewhat funny. I don't know why. And for the second scene, this was my favorite scene because I totally wasn't scared and I did not almost jump out of my seat. My favorite line of dialogue in the movie had to be from that one side character in the scene that I showed earlier of him saying,
A what?
I find the line to be funny because it's such a perfectly clueless reaction. It's a small throwaway line from a side character, but the timing is great. You've got people talking seriously about a shark, and then this guy just blurts out, "A what?" Like he has no idea what's going on. It kind of cuts through the tension and feels super honest, which makes it funnier. It's not trying hard to be a joke, that's what makes it work. Hmm. Now, what would I change? This. Who needs a mechanical shark when you could just have this? Just look at him. He's perfect. But in all seriousness, I just wish the shark had more screen time. In my opinion, I just think Jaws is better than other movies we've watched, except Parasite, because Steven Spielberg had to get creative when the mechanical shark kept breaking. Instead of showing the shark all the time, he used clever shots like just the fin, underwater views, or character reactions, which actually made the movie way more suspenseful and scary. Fun fact, the shark Bruce was actually named after Spielberg's lawyer. And the news reporter on the beach is the author of the Jaws book. Overall, Jaws works so well because it builds suspense without showing too much. Spielberg used the broken shark as a strength, focusing on reactions, music, and smart camera work. It feels real, intense, and way more effective than movies that just throw in CGI.